For They Don't Know What They Are Doing by Goerdt Abel explores the critical question of what qualifies individuals to hold political office in various historical and modern contexts. Through a comprehensive analysis of leadership from ancient civilizations such as Egypt, Greece, and China to modern political system in the US, Europe, and beyond, the book scrutinizes the traits, backgrounds, and experiences that have shaped effective and ineffective political leadership throughout history. Abel discusses the evolution of political qualification, comparing traditional aristocratic rule with the democratic ideals of the present, and poses thought-provoking questions about what is truly required for politicians to lead responsibly in today's complex world. Rich with historical insight and practical evaluations, the book challenges readers to reflect on the necessity of qualification in governance and their impact in global stability. Let's meet the author now, who's right now connected with us. Let's welcome Goerdt. Hi, Goerdt. Thank you for accepting our invitation today.
Hi, Tinira. Good morning to you, and thank you for organizing this interview.
So let's deepen a little bit your book. Your book explores the qualifications or lack thereof that many politicians possess. What do you believe are the most critical qualities or qualifications a politician should have to effectively lead in today's complex global environment?
Yeah, thank you for your question, and I think it's very well put. The real question here, the book tries to answer is what are these qualifications, and it is very difficult to find out and to define, because at the end of the day we are talking about the common good, and this is difficult to define. And you can see so far we had no real chance, or it didn't exist any real educational path to learn what to do in politics. This has improved over the last last generation, I would say, because today or even universities offer political sciences. This is a big step forward to improve the overall qualification of people who are interested in politics. But it becomes clear in the book, it is more the human qualification, human capabilities, which are very important, which means to understand other people, to really try to lead not because of your own advantage, but really of the good of the people you promise to lead for a certain period of time. And it doesn't mean really, it's not a question of pure intelligence, it's not a question of higher understanding, and but it is really the human qualities of understanding other people, of really having a real intention of being a leader for everybody, and this seems to be the real case here. And the negative leaders are, you can see immediately, but we haven't developed a good system to really eliminate the bad leaders, and I think that seems to be the key of the book.
Yeah, in your analysis, you also mentioned the challenges of identifying the common good as a guiding principle in politics. How do you think modern democracies can better define and ensure that politicians prioritize the common good over partisan interests?
Yes, I think the good answer is there's no real answer, and in order to solve it, I think we shouldn't look for the leader In German, there's a now a bad word, Führerprinzip, which was awfully misused by the Nazis. And that's the last thing we need. We have to find out, and I think their democracy has a big advantage, that you need coalitions, because nobody has the real answer, but in coalitions you have the chance to discuss different ways to define it. And this seems to be a much better way. You can see it in Holland, for example, which always was ruled by different coalitions. And I think then there's another important point. The limitation of politicians has to be really ensured, so they shouldn't rule for a long time. There, the best example is also Switzerland. You don't even know, there's no president really. There's only a person who does it on a yearly basis as an equal among the others. And so you want to limit the power of these self-proclaimed leaders by time limits and by forming coalitions to discuss the different options. I think this seems to be the better way, but it's a difficult way to do, but it has to be done.
So it is quite a wide debate and a difficult debate and reflection, the one that your book raises, actually. To sum up, if you had to transmit one message with your book, what would that be?
Term limits seems to be the most important part.
Okay, so Goerdt, thank you again very much for your time for this chat, and we want to wish you best luck with your book.
Thank you so much, and great talking to you about it. Thank you.
This book can help people overcome this trap of thought and point out ways to make positive changes in the future. Indeed, by analyzing the social development of Homo sapiens since the acquisition of the ability to write, this work aims to demonstrate ways in which our political culture can be improved through a more effective selection of politicians and, in so doing, avoiding potentially catastrophic misappointments. For They Don't Know What They Are Doing, written by Goerdt Abel, is now available in bookstores and digital platforms. It's a publication by Eurobooks.